Right, in this video I'm going to demonstrate how you could create a four-way UK traffic light signal using an Arduino Nano with a sensor shield and 12 LEDs. We start off with the code where we create the variables that we're going to use throughout the code. The first 12 variables we use are all constant int. They are never going to change in the code. We have 4 banks of LEDs. One bank is one traffic light. Bank 1A becomes the second, which is opposite it, and then bank 2 and 2A are the side units. So here you can see I'm declaring constant int. Red bank 1 equals 3. And this basically means that LED is on pin 3. We do the same for amber bank 1, green bank 1. The only difference is when we get down to bank 2A. For this demonstration I need to use the analog pins, which are A0, A1 and A2. The IDE and the compiler will automatically change these to the numbers it knows. We then go on to set the last variables we need within the code, which are again a constant ints, and these are used for the timing between the lights changing. So you can see I've declared here short delay of 2000 milliseconds, medium delay 9000 milliseconds, and long delay 15,000 milliseconds. So that completes our setup for the variables we need. Next we need to set up the void setup, which will only get run once, and this is where we declare the pins as outputs. So you'll see here I've got 4 outputs I'm using, which all relate to the variables we used before, and basically red bank 1 comma output, and this is all we need to do in the void setup. For this sketch to work, I've realised I need to have 6 functions which will get called within the main loop. They're all very similar, and basically you'll see here we've got void red 1, and in this I'm basically now writing to the pins to set them either high or low, so LED on or LED off. So for each sequence, when this gets called, it will run through this one line at a time. It will ignore the gaps, they're just here to help me when writing it and to try and explain it. So when void red 1 gets called, the first thing it will do is set red bank 1 LED high, then it will set amber bank 1 low. Now I need to do this because in the final part of the loop, amber bank 1 is switched on. So when it comes back to the top of the loop, I need to turn it off. We then move on to red bank 1A, and basically we set the same things up. Moving on to the red bank 2, which is basically the side lights, so they need to be set, and in this case I need to have 2 LEDs on that bank, which is the red bank 2 and amber bank 2. Then it'll move on and it'll set the opposite one for 2A, basically the same. Then I call a short delay. The short delay on this case is 2 seconds. Once it's completed the 2 seconds, it will return back to the main, the void loop, main loop. With the 6 functions already created, which can be seen within the code on the website, you see then we move into the void loop. So this is going to run forever while the Arduino is powered or until we reset it. And basically, the first call is on red1 function, which is what we just explained. Once it's completed in red1 function, it will return back and it will then carry on with calling red2. Carry on with that code and keep working the way through until it gets to amber1 function. And when that one has been completed being run, it will automatically return to the top and start again. And that is how simple it can be done on an Arduino. Here you can see the demonstration of the two sets of lights. The left hand set is bank 1, the right hand is bank 2. It's not the best video recording or sound, but hopefully this shows the system working. Unfortunately the red shows up as orange,